Hey y'all, Chuck here. So what day cop? Hey, today I want to do a live Q&A here. I haven't done a Q&A in a while or a live stream, so I'm gonna try to do both today. I know this is unannounced. I'm sorry if you guys missed it, but if you have some questions, please leave them in the description box of the video if you missed this live stream, and we'll try to get some answers to you. I try to answer all the questions when they come, but if you guys could help share your answers and experiences, it would be very appreciative in our wonderful community here. But anyway, guys, let me get connected to the computer. We've got a couple weeks before we head out to our next big adventure to the United States, and I was going to do something before we go, but it's been raining a lot here, so not a lot I can do in the rain. Let me get online here. I don't have anybody watching quite yet, which is good. Let's see, maybe it's because I'm not live. Hang on one second here and I'll switch to live. For some reason, every one of my videos they start out in private so I can make sure everything is okay, and then they go to live. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, let me switch it to public. But we're excited about here we go. We're excited about our US trip. Here we go. Live now. Okay, guys, this is it's going to be a live Q&A today, so if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask away. I've done a couple of videos here in the last couple of days that I think that about 98% of you guys appreciate it, but we had a lot of trash float to the surface. Which is good. You know, everybody's got their opinion about things and what's going on in their life and what's going on in Thailand. And usually people's opinions are based on how it directly affects them. So I try not to be too biased about things with my own experiences, because when you're talking to people, it you know, we all have different experiences in life. So it's difficult for me to say, oh, this is how it is for me in my situation, because it's not going to be the same for you. But I think nowadays, having conversations with people, they just don't respect anybody else's ways of thinking, whether it's religion, politics, or where they choose to retire. But yeah, anyway, good to see you guys. I'm going to do I'm going to do an update and let you guys know exactly where we're going to be going when we head to the United States. A lot of people have asked me that want to meet up, especially in the San Francisco, Sacramento area. I'm not 100% sure yet. I've got the plane tickets and I know where we're going. I just don't know what we're going to be doing while we're there quite yet. So my main goal is to see my kids and my family. But I'm going to bring you guys along for that journey. Over half of my subscribers aren't from the United States. I would imagine that a lot of you have never been there. So I think we'll make a fun trip of it. And I've never been to San Francisco, so there's a few national parks that I want to see, and I think it'll be fun. But this live stream was unannounced, and I just thought I would do it. It's Sunday morning here in Thailand. It's been raining almost every day, and it's very difficult to go anywhere. But I want to go to Nakhon Phanom today and do a bike ride. I've got a couple subscribers that live in Nakhon Phanom now, and there's an Englishman that I did a video the other day playing golf. He wants to show me around his he built a nice house out here, and he has some kind of he's got geese, and he's got some kind of farm. Anyway, I thought it would be interesting. A lot of people like to see that kind of stuff. So anyway, I've got 10 people watching now. Thank you guys. If you got any questions, this video is going to be a Q&A. I spent the last few minutes trying to just realizing that I wasn't live. I was on private. For some reason, all my videos I default to private to make sure there's no copyright stuff, but I forgot to click public in the first 4 minutes of this video. So hello Dan, how are you? Wave. Dan is our first guest today out of our 25,000 subscribers. I think it's late and most people are sleeping right now. But I think in the US it's somewhere between 7 and 9 o'clock. Hey James from San Antonio. I just had a subscriber come here who were just east of San Antonio. They just came to Nakhon Phanom. And we talked about making it. My son lives in Austin, and I said if I go visit my son in Austin, we'll make a trip down to San Antonio. I love San Antonio. The food there and the people is awesome. The river to me is a romantic place to go. Sean from St. Louis, right? Is that what that is? St. L. Had a lot of good times in St. Louis. The company I had the people I were contracted from is in St. Louis. Dan, you're from Alaska, waiting on dinner to cook. What are you eating, salmon? Is it cold there right now? Carl, good morning from China. How are you? What part of China are you from? Hell yeah. Get some of that salmon. Paige wants to go to Alaska to go see the Huskies. So it's on my list of places to go. But I'd like to take her there for a week or two and go on some sled rides. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit right now. That's a pretty good temperature. Hey, Murray from Vancouver, British Columbia. This is going to be, like I said at the beginning of this, it's going to be a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, I'm going to try to do a live Q&A. And for the people that missed the video, missed the live stream, then I'm going to just get them to leave the comments in the comment box, and then you guys can help me with answering, and I'll do my best to try to answer as well. Tamara, thank you very much. Another from Canada. Are you guys roommates? Walter, good morning from Sydney. What time is it in Australia right now? Okay, our first question from Huma Liwu. What is the best way to shop online in Thailand? Well, they have Amazon's trying to come here, but for me, you can still do eBay, but you got to be careful because of import tax. If it's anything under $40 US, it won't go through customs. So if people are sending you stuff through the mail, make sure that they put on the label that it's under $40 US, or you'll have to go pay the custom tax on whatever's inside the box that they're going to check out. But we have a site called Lazada.com Thailand, and they have just about everything, but you got to be careful still on Lazada. It's best to hit the local tab so that you know it's coming here locally, and you don't have to deal with wait times through customs and all that stuff. But usually the stuff on Lazada, the prices include the customs. But Lazada.com really has a lot of stuff, and it's very popular here. Even food, you can get food items on there as well. Dan says that we should come in late February for fur Rensbus. Okay, and what is that? Dog sled race. Oh, okay, yeah, that would be cool. Thanks for that. 90 degrees. Howard from Houston, good to see you. The road food dude. How are you? It's 11:33 a.m. in Australia. Perfect time. Sean says, I have no questions, just love the content and your adventures. Thank you. Our next big adventure is going to be in the U.S. 5 weeks, 3 different states. It ought to be a pretty good time. I think it'll be entertaining. Colin from Melbourne, Australia. Good to see you. Mosquito 5 from Liverpool, UK. Greetings to the mafias. I think she's doing her lay down exercise right now. Carl says global collection items on Lazada can take a long time to arrive. Correct. That's why I say click the local tab, and it comes really fast out of Bangkok most of the time. But if you get something like this from China, it'll take forever. But here's the thing: if you can do pay on arrival, a lot of times it gets here faster. So if you have to prepay for it, and sometimes it takes a long time to get here. So try to do pay on arrival on the local shipping. Eric from Sarasota, love Sarasota, Florida. Hello. Tim, Chiminchuck. Oh, you ever see unroasted green coffee bean? Coffee is very popular in Thailand, especially up north. You can get just about any kind of coffee, but a lot of the top supermarket have coffee beans, grounded coffee, and you can go to the Villa markets. I shared one in Udon. But I think you can get that on Lazada too. I'm not 100% sure on the unroasted Gren coffee bean, but I know you're not going to find it much in the markets here in this area. Ronnie from California, good evening. We'll be in somewhere up in the Sacramento area soon. San Francisco too. James, are you planning any meetups while in the States? Yes. We always love to meet people, but my videos are always extremely delayed. So what I try to tell people is we have our No Time to Be Sad Facebook page, which is down in the description box of the videos. And if you go to the No Time to Be Sad page, usually I try to update our exact travel destinations or locations on the Facebook page. So, and you guys could message me on there as well. And a lot of people, they call me from Messenger to make plans. I thought it was I thought it was nighttime in Liverpool. You must be you work in the night shift or a late sleeper or can't sleep, or the notification woke you up, or I'm very sorry. Dan Slater, safe to ride bikes there like on the roadways. Most traffic I see on YouTube looks like pretty sketchy. I would say it's dangerous to be on the road anywhere in Thailand, but to be honest with you, there's a lot of things that are on the side of the road. Motorbikes, bicyclers, animals, cows, buffalo. But people are more aware of something on the side of the road than in the United States, for example. They drive with their cell phone in their hand and just run up against the concrete borders, you know. But, you know, what are you going to do? I feel like it's safe. but I try to stay on a road that has a big shoulder. The biggest problem in Thailand is the heat. You got to make sure you stay hydrated. Briar, good to see you. Kelly, hello, good to see you. Go Gata. I should have got that by your little icon. Hey, from Tampa Bay. Appreciate you. What's up with the tie-dye, bro? Are you going full-on hippie? Yeah, I think a lot of people are thinking I'm going a full-on hippie. Paige could be your Thai wife's long-lost cousin. That's awesome that you found a happy one. I don't know. It's just a shirt I grabbed out of the closet. It hasn't rained this morning, and I'm really thinking about hopping on my bike and running to Nakhon Phanom. I have a couple subscribers that live there, and I want to try to meet up with them. Thank you very much, PJ, very much for the $10 donation. Thank you. Robert, good to see you. Robert's always happy with his comments and always enjoys the content. Thank you very much. We are doing well. I don't know. I think Paige is folding clothes. She's been, or maybe she knows I'm talking and she's staying away. Hey, James from Cyprus. Been to Dane's Automotive lately? We're going to be in Cyprus. We are going to Rudy's Cantina. Do you know where that's at? That is our favorite Mexican restaurant on the planet. They have the best margaritas there. If you probably are familiar with that, but we are going there, and I will let everybody know in advance. Tim, your fiance teaches and lives in Konkan. How far are you from there? Konkan's not too far. It's about, I want to say it's like 3 hours. No, James, it's not on 529. It is on Eldridge. Not Eldridge? Yeah. I think it's on Eldridge. I don't remember. Just Google it. Rudy's Cantina. Yeah, it's closer to Jones Road, 1960 area, up in that area. The Road Fudu lived in Thailand for many years. My daughter is in Karat. I noticed you drink Leo beer. I am Chong myself. What's your plans for the future? My plans for the future is not to have any plans, is to live life unpredictably, but we like to, personally, I can't sit here for longer than a couple weeks. I get stir crazy. There's only so many times I can get on my bicycle and ride to the neighboring provinces, so we like to go on trips all throughout Thailand. So my plans are to be unpredictable, but going to the United States, we've already bought all the plane tickets. That's going to be our next destination. I think we're flying out at 1 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, the day after September 11th. Does Lazada ship, Tamara says, does Lazada ship to Canada? Some things I like in Thailand would like to get. I'm not sure that Lazada is really a Thailand-based company anyway. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe Lazada does ship all over the world. That's a good question. I don't know. No one's ever asked me that. So just go on Lazada.com and see, because there's a Lazada.com Thailand. So maybe there's one international. I'm not sure. Enjoy more time. I love the name. Sawadee Khap. Michael from Plainfield, Indiana. Sabaydi Mai Khap. I'm Sabaydi Tukwan Khap. Every day. Planning on Nakhon Phanom 1st of January. Hope to meet you and Paige. A lot of people come here to go to Nakhon Phanom. There's Paige and my milk. Where you been, man?
Happy.
Doing laundry stuff?
No, looking for running to my old one for our
Oh,
can
okay.
see it.
So anyway, let us know in advance when you guys are coming to make sure that we're going to be in town. January is a long time away, but yeah, we like to meet up. Nakhon Phanom is I think everybody should see Nakhon Phanom. It is a beautiful part of Thailand. I'm getting a lot of questions, so I'm going to miss quite a few. I do apologize. We've got 100 people watching now. So let's see. Let me try to back up. But if you guys leave a question and I don't get to them, or you miss this live, let's try to answer the questions in the you guys always help me with answering questions anyway. Milk. This is pretty good milk here in Thailand. Robert Mack in Asia, good to see you. Good to see you. All is well, all is perfect. You're going to be in Thailand and Vietnam in July. That's a good time to be in. Vietnam gets cold. Sorry about drinking milk in front of you. I don't want it to get warm. Hello from New York City, Brazil. Now I'm going to get crap in my throat. Robert says, when are you guys coming through Cha-Am again? Now we're living here full time. You guys have a spare room here. Thank you very much. Robert, I think we're going to be making a trip to Phuket. When we return, it's going to be a fun trip. We're probably going to head down towards Prachuap, so I'll try to make it a point to come through Cha-Am, and I can't promise you we'll stay at your place, but I promise I'll try to make it to Cha-Am. I really like Cha-Am. Cha-Am's good for me for a night or two. Paulo from Melbourne. It's 7 degrees. Wow. That's pretty damn cold right there. Carl says Lazada is owned by Alibaba, so he supposes that makes them Chinese. Thanks for that information. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know 100%. Murray, respect, thank you. Have you ever been to the Lantern Festival? I have not, and I don't know why. Something's happening during that time that I'm gonna do that. I want to do that. I think the one time I was gonna go a couple years ago, they had a lot of droughts, and they really didn't want anybody to do it. And I don't remember the whole story. Paige told me, so I think she just might not. She probably just didn't want to go or something. But it's on my list. Whippool. Blaine, let me know if you're ever in Chiang Mai. We were just in Chiang Mai not too long ago. I'm sure we'll make another trip. The food there in that area is awesome. But I will let everybody know if we make it that way. But we're always attracted for some reason down to the ocean. But yeah, and you know, if you ever come this way, let us know. They have ice cold beer in Isan as well. Sean, you're going to be in Phuket in February. Probably going to be there. I would say we're coming back middle of October, so probably into October, November. Brent Thompson, good to see you from Washington State. John Mahdi, hello. Yeah, we went to Phuket when we first got here. I made a series of videos. But we haven't been back since, and I really want to go. I'd really like to go during the rainy season when tourism is down, but I think the tourism is going to be down regardless, so it ought to be a good time for us. Kevlar Thai Gold, you gonna get a bamboo sack gang? I have them all over my back. I don't know if you've seen them in any of my videos or not, but I do have a few. One big Hanuman and a small one up on my neck. The tattoo is not comfortable with the bamboo stick. I will tell you that. Andreas Houtman, hello. Thank you very much. 13 October, me fly to Bangkok, and then the bus to Koh Chang. Koh Chang is the best time to go to Koh Chang is about that time if you like to fish, because the barracuda start running September, October. And you can get a trip on a fishing excursion for like $30. They feed you and supply you with everything, and it's between 4 and 6 hours depending on the weather. Good to see you, Dave. Brock, hello. Always a pleasure talking to you. Paige is in there talking with her mom. Okay, here's another question. Like I said at the beginning, this is going to be a live Q&A. Leave your questions. If I don't get to them, we'll try to answer them later on. If I don't answer them, put them back into the comment section below, and we'll try to get them answered later. Sean says, hey, Chuck, can we use our American Bank debit cards at retail stores there? Debit card. I think as long as your debit card is also a credit card, yes. I have mine, and I've used it here many a times, but I've also used it at the ATM machine. But we have a credit card that we use here all the time. I have a couple of Thai credit cards and a couple of Bank of America. We have a travel rewards card that we like to use through Bank of America because we get the best return on that. But if you have quite a bit of money in your U.S. bank account, or depending on the bank, a lot of times they'll waive the fees if you just use it if you want to use the ATM machine. Usually, for me, if I want to use it, I think it's like $5 to use the ATM. Okay, let's see. Got a lot of questions, so I'm sorry if I missed you. Peter from St. Augustine, Florida, beautiful place. Chuck, Tim says, did you ever go to the Bon Bang Phi Fest? No, not yet. I haven't. It's a lot of people have gotten. Are you talking about where they shoot the rockets up? Sometimes that thing's very dangerous. A few people got killed here. Well, every year somebody gets hurt, but I think 4 or 5 people got killed here last year. Wipu, Sean, yes, they can use your debit card, but they will charge a transaction fee, yes. But sometimes it's easy. You'll find out in Thailand, it's that a lot of places don't take credit cards, but a lot of the places, the malls, the shopping centers, the grocery stores, 7-Eleven, they all take credit cards and debit cards. Rich from Malaysia, what's up? Go Gata says, I heard some of it once in an episode, but what was it like to get your Thai driver's license? Can you tell the story? I made a video on that tells the complete story. If you just type in license on the little magnifying glass icon on our channel, you can see the couple of videos that I've made. One where I got it and one with my renewal. But as long as you have a international driving permit, it's very simple, and you got to have the right documents. When you go to the place to get your license, when you walk in, there'll be somebody sitting there, and in English behind him or on the desk will be the documents that you need to provide to get your license and the fees. And a lot of times depending on where you're at, they speak English. But it was very easy actually I had to go back the first time because I always don't have something, but it's not that big of a deal. So But as long as you have a driver's permit, you can get it. If you don't, then you got to sit through a long safety course. So make sure you get your driver's permit. Frank, hey Chuck, too bad I'm going to be in Thailand next month and you're coming back to the U.S. Hello from Tampa, yes. Well, we're leaving, like I said, on the 12th of September. I think we're coming back towards the end of the middle of October. Carl says, I'm usually charged 150 baht to use the ATMs in Thailand. I'm assuming that's with your Western debit card, credit card, yeah. I get charged on my Bangkok bank charges me nothing to use it if I use the Bangkok bank. But if I use any, it's like 20 baht. So it's like 70 cents, I guess, to take whatever I want out. Joseph says Bank of America, which is what I have, charges me $25 a pop, which is why I always took out 25,000 baht with the foreign fee. It was over $30. I don't know how much you keep in your account, but I do know that Bank of America, if you have so much money in your account, the type of account, they'll waive all the fees. It's totally free to bank with Bank of America if you have a certain amount of money in your account. But 25 bucks is high. Yeah, I would definitely take out that much too if that's what I had to. But I think when I use mine here, my Bank of America card, they charge me $5 because that's what they charge here. Mana, I feel like I owe you something, Mana. I mean, you're always like #1 watching. I don't know how you do that. I don't know if you're actually watching the videos or you're just saying first, but thank you very much for that. I feel like I need to come down to Pattaya and maybe bring one of my pizzas and we'll compare the two. Anyway, I've seen on the comment section that your pizza is very good, and if you want to share the location of your pizza place in Pattaya, then you can feel free to do that here in the chat box and also down in the comment box after the end of the video. Robert Gross says, yes, Chuck, the rocket festival can be very dangerous. A combination of homemade rockets, alcohol doesn't really mix, but it is great fun to watch. And I do plan on going there one way or the other. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. I got a lot of stuff coming up, so I'm missing so much. Thanks for all the comments here. Moon Chui Bang, how are you? I'm fine. Sean, will I need that for a motorcycle? Yes. I've owned 2 Harleys, a couple of crotch rockets, but I never got a damn driver's license in the U.S. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But I didn't have the permit, the international permit for the motorbike, so I don't have a motorbike license. But yeah, you'll need that too. Well, you can get a motorbike license, you just got to sit through the course. Serge from Corona, California, good to see you. Boom Slang, hello, good to see you. Kevlar, do you just buy your eyeglasses off the street, and how much? You can buy glasses just about anywhere for 100, 150 baht. I've got a box full of them. They're crap. Hang on a second. I get these from Walmart back in the States. Anytime somebody comes, like a friend or a family member, I ask them to pick up this 3-pack of glasses. I think it's like 10 bucks. But I'm very hard on stuff. I keep them in my pocket and they break a lot. So You can get glasses, good quality glasses, but I feel like the quality glasses are more expensive in Thailand than back in the States. So bring glasses, but you can buy them by the dozen for no money here. No problem, man. Anytime I could help somebody out with their YouTube channel or their business, I mean, yeah, I don't mind doing that. Serge says hi for Joe. Hey, how are you? Somebody said hi, Joe. I was like, what do you think? He lives here now just because he brought a big damn suitcase? I didn't know. I just noticed that you were here. Hello. I was just telling everybody about our future trip, about going to Phuket. I didn't mention that you and Gift might come with us because things always change. But as of right now, I think you guys are still considering going on that journey with us. It'll be a fun time if so. Robert Mack says, what are the strength of the glass? These are only 150. Yeah, 150. My eyes are bad. It's from this damn computer. All right, cool, Joe. Felipe, good to see you. I am in Isan. A lot of people are new to the channel, but if you go to any one of my videos and you look in the description box of the videos, I have an icon that says where we are, and you can click on the little link and it'll give you a Google map and show you exactly where we're at in Isan. But we're on the Mekong River in Ta Phnom, which is a province of in the province of Nakhon Phanom. Yes, on the river Isan. I can see Laos from my house. Jack, good to see you. Paige is laying on the floor in here. So, Mana, how is business? I'd like to talk to you about your business adventure one day, and a lot of people want to come here and open a business, and would like to talk about your what you go through, Paige. Jack and Jill from Jack Hill, remember Jack from Wisconsin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hello.
San Diego, stepping out. Good to see you. Lived in El Cajon for about 10 months. Hello from Pitsanulok.
Pitsanulok.
Whatever. All right. Clint, good to see you. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Dave says, so what the crop? Mm-hmm. Jeff, good to see you. You still making your journey to Thailand, or have you already arrived? Yes, Paige got it right because she can speak Thai. Have you ever been there? Have we been there before?
ไม่รู้จำไม่ได้
จำไม่ได้ไม่รู้ Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of people don't get the notification that we've gone live. This was just a random thing. I wanted to just come try to do a live stream, and I know a lot of people are going to miss this. A Q&A, but if they leave their questions in the description box, we'll try to answer them. I haven't done a Q&A in a while. I just haven't had time to do it, and I've tried to make some videos on a lot of the questions that keep coming up, and they've all been basically about the same, and you guys have watched the videos that I've recently done on that. Tom, thank you very much for the donation. Let's get that pizza roll stand going for a home. You know, I would love to do all kinds of things for these kids, but it's just trying to get them motivated. You know, it's just so different in Thailand, you know. They're just kind of happy with what they've got. And but you know he's got to do a lot of things for the family, so it's difficult for him to have his own time to try to do something. But thank you very much for that. Tim, Chuck, how come you never lay on the floor? Because that shit's uncomfortable with the mafias. Chuck, you went to Sukhothai, must have passed. We probably did. I can't remember. We've been so many places right now, and Paige makes all the planning for that. I'm just the driving, you know, I just try to bring you guys along. I probably should, and I've been trying a lot of time, some of my videos, trying to do some research prior to give you some information about it, but for me, it's just funner on the videos for us to go adventure and check out the stuff. It's funnier that way, I think. Oh, Clay from Instabowl, thank you for coming. Tim, good to see you from Melbourne. Again, I promised you guys last year, but we do have plans. It's not booked yet to go to New Zealand next year. And my idea, since it's only a couple hours to go to Australia from New Zealand, is to try to make it to Australia for a week next year also. Ryan Jackson, Chuck, if you want to improve your energy level, Himalayan salts will dramatically improve your ability to exercise in the tropics. Thank you for that. I really, man, I have no problem going 150 kilometers on my bike in the heat. I just got to make sure I stay hydrated, but I'll look into that for you. But if I'm any more hyper, Paige is going to kick me out of the damn house because I'm nonstop. Right now, it stopped raining. It's been raining for all week, so I'm chopping at the bits after this live stream to go on 110K. Frank Garcia, good to see you. Chuck, so far when I go, I am going to Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. Tell me one or two places I should go. Well, none of that's in Isan. I do highly recommend from Bangkok to Nakhon Phanom. You can fly there in 45 minutes. I recommend Isan. I don't know. It just depends on what you want to see. Those are all great places to hit up for sure. Justine's here. Hello, Justine.
Hello.
Or she sent a message to Joe. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to me. My top 3 destinations in Thailand. Okay, that's a good question. 3. Koh Chang is my #1 favorite. Wow. Can you help me out? What's the next 2? I don't know. Yeah, we like Kanchanaburi, the river. We like the river. And I don't know, I just like so many places in Thailand. No problem, Mana. Oh, I'm sorry, Justine complimented my... I must have missed it. There's a lot of people commenting right now. I was just kidding. Dukawi, Dekowi from West Texas. Good to see you. Gift is here. Gift says, so, let's see, she says, so what does she say? Huh?
Sabai.
Oh, sabai. It's so small. Sabai di mai. Ka, okay, she says. I can't even see it. Anyway, hello, Gift, how are you? Tim says, hey, Chuck and Paige from Texas, keep your videos coming. My wife is from Udon. Paige is excited about getting fajitas.
Ôi, chip gì thì chia chừng mà.
Well, we'll see you guys gift again.
You're missing Kaji.
She's missing Khao Ji and Isan food. You guys got to come up here again so that, you know, Joe can get his tattoo at the sexy lady tattoo parlor, and we can take the slow road down to Phuket. It'll be fun. Justine, are you guys ready for your flights? I hate flying. I cannot stand flying, and we are flying so much. We've got all of our flights booked throughout America and a round trip, but I don't know. I'm a little excited about coming back to America, mainly because it's raining right here now and I can't do crap. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. When I get there, though, I get homesick. Hot Frog, that's Gaochang. Your answer makes it the clear winner. Booking it for my... Gaochang is my favorite place to go. It is a big island. They even have a macro and a big sea there. But there's different parts of the island that you can go to, and it never gets boring on that island. To me, it's not extremely touristy, which makes the people there a little bit more friendlier, but it is a tourist area. I've got a lot of videos on Gaochang, so all you got to do is go to my channel and click in Gaochang, and you can see a lot of videos. Mr. Gent, will you and Paige be in Sacramento? Yeah, we're flying into Sacramento, I think. Yeah, either that or San Francisco. I don't remember which one we're flying into. I think we're leaving out of San Francisco, I know, but yeah, we're going to be in that area. JC says, Chuck, are there any African American living in Thailand, and it is okay for black people over there? I'm retired military. There are a couple of, I think they're Nigerian that are in the area, that are in this area, that are teaching at the local school. But I see them, but they never say anything to me. But, you know, I have met quite a few, well, not quite a few, maybe 3 or 4 African American people that are my subscribers. One of them lives in Cha'am, who loves Asia. I haven't heard from him in a while, Bob King. But to be honest with you, Thai people they love everybody. You know, they as long as you're friendly and you smile, there's no problem for anybody in Thailand at all. But Thai people are very non-politically correct. So you being ex-military, you're strong enough to be able to handle a little bit of criticism. So I get criticized like, hey Chuck, wow, you ride your bike very far, oh, but you're fat. So as long as you're not an overly sensitive guy about things, you know, then or words, then you'll be just fine. But there is not going to be a problem for you. It's what you make of it, right? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Ask again or leave your question in the description box after the video. Kalima. Hello from Aloha from Hawaii. Yeah, I was stationed in Hawaii for 3 years, lived in a Mililani town on Oahu. Andreas, I stay more than 200 days there. Love it. Gaochang and Trot. You stayed 200 days on the island? That is insane. That is pretty cool, though. I think I could do it. But I think you meant in that area. Any consideration of going to Burma sometime? Yes, we do. Right now, my passport is almost full. So when I get back next year, I'm going to have to get a new passport, which sucks because it's only like 3 years old. But I'm out of pages. So before I make too many more trips out of the country, we'll make a video on what it's going to take for me to get a new passport in Thailand. Midland, I've been to Midland. Repaid, not description box, that's for you. Ours is comment section. Yeah, well, what I meant by anytime you make a video, there's a description box of the video where I usually say this is vlog number whatever and a little description of the video. And then if you scroll down from that, you'll see all of my equipment. You'll see the locations that we're at. You'll see the hotel locations that you can click on. All that information is always in the description box of the videos, but it seems to be very difficult for people to find. Super 23, you get extra pages added to your passport. Negative. They stopped doing that at least 2 years ago. No more pages. Unless all of a sudden they just now started to do that. But last that I have checked, they stopped putting more pages in your passport. If you can prove me otherwise, please leave a link. And that would be so much easier for me to just go down to the embassy and get more pages. But I think getting the passport is probably not going to be that big of a deal anyway. Sean, you were 25th TB or IB? Or no, 25th ID. So, yeah, 20. But, and you were in the 82nd. You know, well, that's a lot. I don't want to get into that. I did sign up initially to go to airborne school, jump school, I should say, but they, for some reason, lost my paper. I never went to Fort Bragg. I went straight from Fort Sill to Fort Sam Houston for medical training. And from medical training, I went to Hawaii, but I was supposed to go to jump school. But my first duty assignment was to go to a jump site and watch and help these guys make sure everything goes good with the land. And there was 2 compound fractures that day, and I was so thankful that I didn't realize that how hard those guys hit the ground, you know. 30 miles per hour wearing all that gear, and you hit the ground like a sack of crap. I was thankful that I didn't go. JC, I was in the 25th Infantry Division. I was in the 121st Infantry in Hawaii, also in the 101 Airborne Division. Very cool, very good. Thank you very much for your service. Asia expat, good to see you. No new pages in U.S. passport, but easy to renew in Thailand. That's the information that I got as well. Nobody's ever asked me that. I never shared that information, I don't think. But when I checked at the embassy last time, they were no longer issuing additional pages for the. Why, I have no idea. But yeah. I wish I could get some. Some have told me that they have over 25 pages in their passport. I don't know. Yeah, I wish I could. The Pixie Post, good to see you. Yeah, you haven't been here in a while. Joe says hello, Paige.
Hello.
Dimitri, good to see you. Always wonderful comments. Says, hope to see you well. Have a great time in San Francisco. They just banned plastic water bottles in San Francisco airport. With the exception of plastic container juice bottles, stuff like that. Yeah, I actually discussed this on a previous video about that too. So we're going to bring our little water containers anyway. Just keep them in our backpacks. Kantai, good to see you. Be back in Thailand September 3rd. We'll be in the U.S. No, we won't. I'll be here. Yeah, we'll be here till the 11th. We're flying actually from here to Bangkok on the 11th, and then on the 1 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, we're headed to the United States. Paige has endless energy. When I'm tired and don't feel like being messed with, that's when she has the most energy. I gotta not say that too damn loud. It should be in there aggravating me. Andreas, are you in Thailand with Christmas? Are you in Thailand with Christmas, Mr. Chuck? I don't really know what that means, but I want to do something for the local school here this year for Christmas. I'll get with you guys much later on that. Claire, good to see you, Claire. We've been live for 55 minutes now. We have 202 people watching. Awesome. 202 people watching and 46 thumbs up. I guess all of you guys are watching it on your TV, huh? Thank you. No thumbs down though, anyway. I think the one guy just blocked for his retarded comments. I assume he'll give me a thumbs down here any minute. He probably doesn't know I blocked him. He's probably still going, you're blocked, dude. You're stupid. Rob, you skipped me, but it's okay. When's the next time meet up with Joe? Ralph, I talked about that 3 times in this video. You must have missed that. He says he may actually be in Fort Lauderdale the same time we are, but I'm not sure. But whenever we get back, we have plans to make a road trip down to Phuket. So he may come up here to Nakhon Phanom and spend the night in Nakhon Phanom. He wants to get a shoulder tattoo. I showed in a previous video, and then we may all drive together. That's the plan so far. Phuket has an international airport, yes. Star Brother, do you prefer beer or mango juice? I like mango juice, but I don't really have it that much. But I actually, I mean, out of the two, if I had to pick, just depends on the situation, but I like beer better. Are you trying to pin me in a corner on that one? The Pixie Post, you are going to be in the USA? Yes, not in, is that Nevada? By any chance? No, we're going to California, Texas, and Florida. What's a good light beer? In Thailand, I think Chang is probably the lightest beer. I like Leo. No problem, Ralph. Good to see you here. I don't know if I'm going to record the whole tattoo. It's going to take him a couple days. I think the guy said 6 hours a session. And so it's going to take 12 hours to do it. But I'm definitely going to bring you guys along. Dimitri says, yes, please let us know when you do something for the local school. I would like to make a nice donation. I will. I haven't even really thought too much about it, but Thai people love celebrations. They love Christmas, but I want to bring some tradition to the kids. I think it'll be fun. Outboard, good to see you. Chang is not light, has been tested at 11% alcohol. I was really just going by taste. I really don't know the exact percentage, but to me it tastes lighter. I don't know. Maybe the question was, he asked me about light. I didn't know if he was asking me about percentage or not. I thought he meant by flavor, so thanks for clearing that up. What is the exact lowest alcohol content beer in Thailand, if you know the answer to that? San Miguel Light. Just say no to Changovers. Anthony, what's up? Good to see you. Hey, Anthony, you can type. I always get a thumbs up and a smiley face from you. Thank you very much for that. Joe, he said up, Chuck. Yeah. I've never heard that one before. Repaid, good to see you. Light isn't alcohol, it's calories, silly. Okay. I don't know if there's any light calorie beer in Thailand, to be honest with you. Kevin, hello Chuck. What is the monthly cost and thought for 4G on my iPhone? I think we pay 800 baht a month, and it's like 15 gigs every month of data. Hang on a second. Let me ask Paige. Paige. I don't know where she's at. I think it's 800 baht a month. Yeah, you're right, Outboard. Just put ice in your beer. That'll make it very light. The road food dude says Chong is 6.9. I have some in the refrigerator. I could go check, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal anyway. 11 seems kind of high. Chong tastes remarkably similar to Rolling Rock. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Carl from Saudi Arabia, good to see you. Carl, Chuck, what's the U.S. income you'd say you'd need to live in a middle-class American lifestyle in Thailand? I would say if you had, I mean, it really just depends on your housing needs in your area. There's a lot of things. I did make a video called Can You Afford to Live in Thailand? It kind of breaks down from different classes of what I think, but to be safe, if you had like $2,500 a month coming in, you could do anything you want in Thailand, I think, you know. That's quite a bit of money, but I think to have a decent life in Thailand, $1,500 US is still good, because you're not going to spend that kind of money every single day in Thailand. So, but anyway, I always say for sure, no matter what you have, you should still have a bulk set aside, especially, I say you need a million baht to keep in a bank account here, but if you had 100K cash and you had 15 to 2,000 a month, I think that's no problem. Now everybody's going to share their data plan. It makes me look like 800 baht, but that's for 2 phones, so I don't know. That's like 400 baht a piece. I don't know. Paige. She takes care of all that crap. I'm lucky, right? What size is your road bike, and is it all carbon fiber? One stunner asked. It's not. I didn't want to get the carbon fiber because the roads are not good here. How much do I pay for my phone data? 300. There you go. Same as you, 299. Yeah. And how 16 gigs a month. But it's a 52-inch bike, and it's a aluminum alloy with a carbon fiber fork. But that's what I chose because I'm about 80 on a good day, 86 kilo. So the roads are not, for me, not good here in my area for a carbon fiber bike. I have a lot of questions coming up, so I'm sorry I missed you. Please leave your comment in the description box if I don't get to you after the video. Stay away from Lao Khao. That stuff is worse than drinking gasoline. What sports have I tried besides cycling? I tried that, what is that thing? It starts with a K where they kick the ball, but I broke my toe. Really, that's about it. Sean, good to see you from Canada. There's still a lot of places that are in a drought here in Thailand, but we always seem to get the rain first. It's been raining every day. As soon as I'm done here, I'm jumping on my bike and going for a long bike ride. Last time I did that, I got caught in a damn monsoon and I was drenched, but anyway, it was okay. Golf, yeah, I did play golf. Thanks for reminding me one time. Maple Charlie, good to see you. Quick question. Regarding your video titled, I Don't Care Anymore, are there particular are there particular books that you've read that have influenced your philosophy on happiness and living? No, I really don't have. I don't read books. I've got like attention deficit disorder, so it's difficult for me to concentrate. Maybe that would help me, but I'm just trying to share. You know, I read thousands of comments a month, and I interact with a lot of people that are coming to Thailand and share their stories, and I just want to share my thoughts to try to tell people to really stop overthinking, that life is extremely simple. But I've been through some life-changing events of my own that have opened up my eyes to a lot of things, and I'm not telling people how to live their life or trying to dictate anything or tell you how anything is supposed to be. And I try to respect everybody's opinions because they all come from different places. And I don't know, I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm not really influenced by anybody. I talk too much, I think. You need to, Joe says, I need to import a bass boat so I can go fishing. I got to be careful on the Mekong because if I go too far on the other side, I'm going to have some problems. Sean says, I have a place in Kanchanaburi. Hope you did like the places I seen in your show. You were there. Your wife hoped to see you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we had a great time there. We always have a great time on the river. All the places we stayed at have been pretty good. All the places I've usually stayed in Thailand have been pretty decent. Some of it's been laughable, but it's, you know, and if there's problems with noise or something, I always tell you guys about that. But I don't know, I just to try to enjoy it. I do try to look at the positive side. It's so easy to be negative about everything. If I was a negative person, and I just made a couple of controversial videos, you know, I don't know why, I was just showing some information about Thailand instead of what I think is happening in Thailand. And a lot of trash surfaced up to the top, you know, about comments, but I don't know, you know, I just try to share life experiences, and I try to be positive. It's just so easy to be negative about everything, and there's a lot of things. I could have a field day with negativity in Thailand easily. So I understand when people have gone through a life-changing experience, they want to let everybody know about it. But for me personally, if I got burned by somebody in Thailand, I wouldn't go around making videos talking about all the negative stuff about everything. That to me is so weak-minded. I would just move forward and not share all. To me, it just makes you look like you're insecure and you're just weak. So just move on, learn from your mistakes, and carry on. Life goes on. Not everybody's a bad person, but there's always another side to everybody's sob story, always. So a lot of times people can't, I don't know, they just can't accept the fact that maybe they had something to do with the reason why that they got burned or their experience. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you, Rick Roku, very much. Kantai, Chuck, did you have to do a written test and take a road test to get your Thai driver's? I made 2 videos explaining my exact process. You can just click license and the search icon on our channel and you can watch the 2 videos, but I did not have to take a test. I had to take a sight test and like a brake test, and that was it. Because I had my international driver's permit that kept me from doing that. How much do you spend on recommendation? I'm thinking you're trying to say accommodations, food, fuel, daily expenditure. Well, I don't drive everywhere every time. Owning a vehicle is very expensive in Thailand for sure, but I don't know, food is so cheap here. I thought about making another video on what I spend, but I think it's redundant to do that. But really a single person could spend like 300 baht a day on food, and accommodations. Just you can get a fan room for 150 to 250 baht. You can get one with an air conditioner for 300 to 5,000 baht, depending on what you want. So it's difficult to say that. But during the day here in Isan, not included what I spend in my insurance and what I give my in-laws every month, and I'd probably spend maybe maybe $10 a day here, maybe. If I get a massage, that's another $10, a Thai massage. Can you jet ski on the river? Yes, you can. I have seen it plenty of times. My initial thought when I got here was to buy a jet ski and set it up for fishing instead of a bass boat. And it's still in the back of my mind. They have a lot of tournaments in the United States, bass fishing tournaments that are only on jet skis. And they have saltwater tournaments on jet skis. Carl, can you see yourself in Thailand knowing what you know now without Paige? Definitely, yeah. I'm not the type that's really afraid to go on adventures. I've been on plenty of adventures in my life. I think having somebody here has made life so much easier. And I think a lot of people that come here are already coming to meet a Thai person or be with a Thai person. But what I always recommend is that if you're not good at doing logistic stuff, which most people aren't, I shared information to an attorney. I always share this information that I have in Bangkok, and the guy speaks good English. He lived in Nevada for a long time. He's Thai. He has an office across the street from the American Embassy. They will do everything for you for about $1,000 a year. Depending on what you want to get done, it can be a lot cheaper, but to have the security of a law system behind you to help you with your 90-day, to help you with your legalities in Thailand, $1,000 is a big load off. If you don't want to get married or be with a Thai person or have to depend on a Thai person to help you, but having an attorney on retainer or having an attorney for 1,000 baht, like $1,000 a year to do everything for you is well worth it. That's what I would do. Build my own bass boat. Is it good option in living in a house rather than an apartment if a foreigner wants long stay in Thailand first time? That's a good question. It just depends on your budget. If you've got a decent budget, I would definitely recommend a house. You can get better deals on houses long term for a year lease. I say better deals. It's going to cost you more money to get a house versus a condo or a small place in a hotel. But for me, I like the quietness, but I wouldn't want something too big. If you're in Hua Hin the next 3 months, it would be great to have a chat in person. I don't know, can't tell if I'm going back to Hua Hin, but I think we definitely probably will go to Cha'am and definitely in Prachua, which is in the middle of you. So I'll let you know in advance. You can always hop down and meet us in one of those two areas would be great. But I don't think we're going to Hua Hin. There's not a lot of stuff for me and Paige to do in Hua Hin. I went there because I had a lot of subscribers last time. But, what is that?
Mangkut.
Mangkut? Just what I need before my bike ride? Mark King, what do you call a decent budget to you is? If you had 60,000 baht a month, I think that's a decent budget, 60,000. But again, I don't know what your needs are. To me, if I wasn't doing all this traveling everywhere, I could easily do it on 30,000. Everybody says, "Oh, Chuck, your situation's different. Just live up to it." But I give my mother-in-law 5,000 baht a month because she's always buying food, and I don't want to be a hobo living in their house. But I could get a place cheaper than 5,000 baht a month, but I got to buy electricity and everything else. So I still spend money living here because I don't want to live here for free. I don't take advantage of anybody. I would say 60,000 is a good number. Yeah. Repaid says 2,000, which is 60,000 baht.
Yeah, my beer.
The guy who hit the thumbs down is the one that I blocked for saying retarded. He was just being, I don't know, he was just saying nothing. But I have 227 people watching right now. Awesome, with 119 thumbs up. Can you guys give Paige a thumbs up? Commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody can agree that 2,000 US dollars a month is a decent number. You know? Unless you're with a Thai woman who owns her own houses and your expenses are low, but you know, I have health insurance. I own a vehicle. I have to pay for insurance. We travel a lot, so.
You don't want to sit doing fun every
Yeah, you don't want to do nothing. But you're not doing everything every single day. So sometimes you'll spend more than 2,000, but a lot of times you'll spend less. So
Every time I entertaining.
yeah, if I'm not entertained, I'm out of here. I don't want to go back to damn work though. Carl says he wishes American women were like you. There's probably some down in the country. Star Brother, should one worry about bacterias in Thailand? Can you eat salad without worry? Good question. I've recommended a million times prior to these videos about activated charcoal. You can buy them at 7-Eleven. You can buy them anywhere here in Thailand. Also back in the States. If you eat activated charcoal, it kills bacteria. If you've already got the bacteria and you're sick, there's a good chance it won't work. But our systems, we don't have a lot of good bacteria in our systems from back home because everything is purified. So a lot of times we can't handle the food here. It takes some time to adjust. But I tell you right now, I don't feel anything. When I used to eat back home, I felt like I ate a damn truck. I felt miserable. I don't get that feeling here anymore. But activated charcoal, Google it, look it up. That's what you need to be on the safe side here in Thailand if you're worried about it. It doesn't have any effect. It's just charcoal. You swallow it in a capsule. Why doesn't Paige cycle? Why don't you cycle?
I don't like it.
She doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Next question. Natalie says, what kinds of food are you going to indulge in while you're in the States? Anything you really miss or want to have?
Mexican food.
Huh?
Beef fajita.
Beef fajita. What else?
Steak.
Steak. Margarita.
Cubana food.
Dos X's. Yeah. 144 thumbs up now. Well, somebody gave me a thumbs up, but they decided to give me a thumbs down. Thank you. Try the Grand Canyon coffee. Tom Yam Goong, spicy shrimp soup, excellent. Don't think I haven't? Bohemia beer. Ball Keith, good to see you. How much hotter is it there than Houston in August? The thing about Thailand, it's so damn humid. I've never sweat so much in my life, not even in South Florida. I would compare it more to South Florida than in Texas as far as the humidity, but it's hot in Thailand, especially April is the hottest. Bazooka Joe bubblegum in the state. I haven't had that since I was like 12, I think. Sean, Paige makes your channel. Yes, she is very much a character. In real life, that's just the way that we are. She has not a worry in the damn world. It's very disturbing when you first meet somebody like that. It's like, what is wrong with you? Why don't you care about anything else other than what's happening at the moment? But it's the way to be. Rick Rucco. Let's see, hang on, let me back up. Frank, what's the food most Americans don't know about that we should all try? She just left the room. Mexican food. I don't know, America is a big melting pot of all kinds of people, so I wouldn't say it's mostly American food, it's just a style of food from all over the world. But we have really good Italian food, Mexican food, really good steaks. And okay, let's see, Rick, wow. How long did it take for you to get used to driving on the opposite side of the highway? When I first got here, I rode a bicycle to help acclimate myself, to really kind of keep me focused on staying to the left. A little bit more dangerous on a bike, but I'm going slow. But then I practiced with my father-in-law's Camry a few times, but it's a mind-changing experience. But it didn't take very long. Joe says, I bet I'm heading to Whataburger first. We're going to be in California first, so I'm probably going to be headed to In-N-Out Burger first. JC says, I prefer small town living, but I want to be around people that speak English or some expats, but I really don't like big cities. Any suggestions? Watch my videos on Prachuap Khiri. The people down there hate me for this because a lot of people have moved there from my channel. Prachuap Khiri, just type Prachuap in the description up in the search box and you'll see my videos on that. It's a wonderful, quiet town with a lot of laid-back expats that they get together at nights and they talk and drink beer on the ocean wall. It's a beautiful place. That's where Klaus lives most of the time when he's in Thailand. But they hate me every time I talk about Prachuap, but it's a beautiful place. In-N-Out is the bomb. I love In-N-Out hamburger. Claire, are there mandatory shots required before going to Thailand? No, there is not any kind of vaccinations or anything. You can speak to, you can go online on the, I forget the name of that site, to get the recommendations that you need for vaccinations, but you can go to your clinic and get shots prior to coming, but most people don't. But I don't know. I never have. I don't really know anybody that has that I've met. But it really just depends on your immune system. Would I suggest Phuket for retirement? It depends on the money. Phuket's very expensive. Kamala is very expensive to live. Beautiful place, beautiful island, but very expensive. So it just depends on your budget. Everybody asks me about places to retire. I wouldn't stay in one place. I would move around. It's so easy to be a gypsy in Thailand. So cheap for housing. I would just move around my first year until I really figured out where I want to be at. A lot of people stay up in Chiang Mai and then come down south and they move around different places. There's a lot of people that are married or with Thai women that have a home base that they use for their immigration address, and then they travel all around Thailand. Again, I'm missing a lot of comments. Just leave them in the description box and I'll get to them later if you have questions. Mike, Chuck, I love how you're challenging masculine fashion guidance with that t-shirt. I don't really care. I just grabbed it out of I make YouTube videos. I don't give a crap what anybody thinks about me. I walk around talking to a stick and a camera all day long People are looking at me like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? I don't really care. Soon I'll cut the sleeves off of it. CDC list recommendation shots, yes. Repay. Phuket should be the last place you visit on a tour. I think Pattaya definitely is the last place to go. A lot of people come here that go to Pattaya and they end up not leaving Pattaya and then regretting it later. Or, yeah, never mind. Pattaya should be last. Kevin, ignore the trolls, buddy. I do ignore them, but I have fun talking about them anyway. They don't really bother me. What the hell can they do? They're not even real people. But, you know, I like to make fun of them too. I have the advantage I can make a video and talk to them in public, and all they can do is type. If I really cared about that, I wouldn't do videos, trust me. If I really cared about what people think about me, I wouldn't be able to do videos. Star Brother, you said one day go to India with Paige. I want to go to the Taj Mahal. I've already told Paige I'm going with or without you one day. She doesn't really want to go for her own reasons, but I'm going one day. I'm going. Chayapum. I have a girl there. Mike, good to see you, Mike. I met Mike Silva in Korat one day. I didn't forget you, Mike. We ate at McDonald's. Hot Frog, gotta have thick skin to run for office or be a vlogger. It's easier for a vlogger because we don't have to, the people that are trying to make themselves feel better online, you never really get to see them face to face. However, that wouldn't bother me, period. Rich says, not trolling, but I don't blame Paige for not wanting to. Paige doesn't want to go to India because it's dirty. But there's a lot of dirty places everywhere. But it's unsanitary, what she says, and she doesn't want to get sick. But India is a big place. I love Indian food and I love Indian people. Mr. Raleigh, good to see you from Toronto. The Pixie Post, take care. Thank you for coming. David Brook, good to see you. Thank you. Chubby Ka. You got me to say that, didn't you? I have done the Taj Mahal. Very disappointing. Was a rat-infested, filthy place. I left bummed out. I've heard that too, and I've heard a lot of good stuff, but you know, I heard a lot of bad things about Thailand before I come, but we all, you know, we got to make our own experience, I think. But it's a place I want to go. I thought Cambodia was dirty and nasty and disgusting when I went there, you know, but it does have some beautiful national parks. Tamara, my brother wants to know if you were shy about making videos in the beginning. No, you can watch some of my beginning YouTube videos on traveling around the U.S. I concentrated too much, I think, but I'm not a shy person. But I thought too much, and my editing sucked. Not that it's any better, but I'm working on it. Blades Liver. I'm going to Pattaya again in the first 2 weeks of October. I can't wait. Pattaya is a great place for single people to go. For me, if I was single, this is not a place. I just don't like the crowd. I don't like the way the Thai people are down there either. It's just so uncomfortable down in that area. My own opinion, I feel like a lurch. That's just me. No offense to anybody that wants to go there. Me personally, I don't think of other people that way when I see them. I just personally feel uncomfortable. I don't know, maybe it's my own demons. I have no idea. I'm just not happy there. Steve, good to see you. What is the one thing I don't need to bring to Thailand and the one thing to definitely bring? I made a video, it's got almost 500,000 views on what to bring and not to bring in Thailand. The one thing not to bring. And the one thing to definitely bring. Well, I have to think about this question. Depending on your size, of course, clothes could be a definite problem for you if you're a big guy like me. But, I always say don't bring a lot of bathroom stuff because it's really cheap here. But razors are expensive here, so you can bring shaving stuff if you're staying short time. And here's the number one. It just came to me. Shoes. Shoes are very expensive here. Good quality shoes. So they have sunscreen. They have plenty of sunscreen. And the attitude, definitely bring a good attitude. But good walking shoes and a good comfortable pair of sandals because you're going to be doing a lot of walking. Yeah. Swimsuits you can get here, but they don't have the netting in the inside. So if you want to free ball it, you can just buy your stuff here, but bring a good bathing suit. Unless you're the Speedo guy. Have I been bitten by a dog yet? Bert asked. No, I have not. Thank God. I'm very cautious about these things, and I try to be prepared and always kind of watch out for my surroundings. But I'm not going to say it won't happen. It's very easy for it to happen for anybody here. Size 13, 14 shoes are not they are not common in Thailand. Yes, there are some big ass Thai people, but they got wide like duck feet. They can't even wear shoes. Bring doggy treats along. Yeah, I have a couple of dog lovers that hate it that I have the little zapper that I use. I don't zap the dog. They just don't like the sound. But you get on a bicycle at 30 kilometers per hour and try to feed a dog snacks while it's chasing you down the road. Tell me how that works out. But yeah, if you're walking around and you have a snack, you can keep some treats in your pocket. But typically I just try to walk around areas where there's people. During the day, it's usually no problem. It's the nighttime that you may have a problem, and I don't think snacks will help you that much. Greetings, Michael from Sturgis. Been there in South Dakota. Beautiful place. Got a video on that. Bring your own helmet. Asian helmets are for round heads. They have helmets here. Bring a helmet. I like to check in my helmet plate on my helmet head. Just wear it on the airplane, make sure you're safe. Periogenstein 3D. I'm sorry. Have you come across any Copenhagen snuff or skull? No. They do have a lot of tobacco here, though, but not that. That would be way too expensive to import that here. They sell Marlboro, but it's expensive. Can you get it? I don't know. Maybe. A specialty tobacco shops. They have them all over the place. I don't know if anybody here's had experience with that. Patty, good day from Victoria, Australia. Good to see you. Broderna Chrome. Do you have any plans to go to Sweden? Not really. Maybe one day. May go visit Klaus in Sweden. But no immediate plans. We got plans to go to New Zealand. If they have any questions, you wearing the helmet, just lick the windows. Yeah. I could go on about that. But, You can order snuff from online. I think you could get anything online if you just want to pay the. If it's under $40, you won't have to pay tax. Well, I have a 16.5-hour flight from DFW to Hong Kong. I hope I can. The flight sucks for me. I can't. My feet get swollen. My legs get cramped. I drank so much damn beer last time. I slept 6 hours, which was the most I usually sleep, but I would have slept longer if I didn't have to pee every. But I don't like Content King. What is your AdSense? What do you want? You want my bank account information too? Trying to make money on YouTube is crazy. It's just so up and down and up and down. It's not a reliable source of income. But sometimes I can make $1,000. Just depends, But I've been doing it for 3 years. But I spend, I don't know, traveling around making videos and stuff. I spend a lot of money. Thomas, I would say don't bring anything electronics like computer unless it's a laptop. Yeah, you could bring, a lot of people do bring their laptop, but don't bring anything that's 110 volts for sure. I should have mentioned that, but I think everybody knows that. Thomas, good to see you. Both Thomases. A little out in left field, I have seen these huge urns around some Thai houses, large enough to put someone in it. Are they for storing water? Yes. They are for storing water. They have a new style that they use now that are either plastic or made out of aluminum. I'm sorry, stainless. But that's what they used to use to store water. A lot of people still do, especially temples, old temples. I'm missing a lot of questions, and I know it's a lot of good stuff. I apologize. Phone, need a new information about Thai immigration, which says Farang have to report every time they leave their province. And I just made a video the other day about that. I don't need to keep making it. I'm tired of talking about it. I left some links that you could go online and look at facts from the requirements from the government instead of some blog site. But you can believe whatever you want to believe. But first off, we don't have to. It's not the obligation of the foreigner to report. It never has been. It's wherever you stay, it's their obligation to report. And it's really easy to do it online. But the Thai government only knows when you leave the country and back, because you get a new arrival card when you do that. But they don't know that I'm going to Khon Kaen for a weekend or back. But if you want to check in and say, hey, then you can do that. But if you stay in a hotel, it's their obligation. And you can look at those facts online. On my last video, I shared some links if you want to take the time just to look at the links that I shared if you didn't watch the video. I talk to thousands of people a month, and I have a lot of people that live here and a lot of people that travel here and I talk to personally. If it was some kind of major problem to really talk about, I would. But people love drama. They really do. Let's put all this shit on the internet so I can get all these views, I just made a video about it, and I had a lot of the cess floated to the surface of people's opinions about time. They don't even live here. And they're talking about how hard it is compared to living in a communist country. So do whatever makes you happy, bro. That's all. If things change here and I can't live here without going through too much, it makes me unhappy to live here, then I'll move to India. I'll have to go by myself though. Robert Peterson, why are there no drip coffee makers there? Who said there was no drip coffee makers here? They have them here. You can buy them just about anywhere. It's just hard to find ground coffee. But you can buy coffee bean and a grinder. And if you live in an area, like we have a top supermarket 50 kilometers from here, I can go buy ground coffee there, but they have that. If that's what you have to have. But if you travel around Thailand a lot, you're not going to find it. It's just not easy to find. So I've kind of adapted to what's easy for me to be flexible. But that's just my own reasoning. Timothy says you might want to have a surge protector for your computers. Most all computers have surge protectors built into the power supply. Normally, if there's a power surge, you have to replace the power supply. But every laptop computer comes with this, which is a surge protector. If you don't have this, I don't understand why you wouldn't have that under it. Why it wouldn't come with that. But you can buy an external surge protector, yes. If you're talking about for a PC. It's also a surge protector. Read it. It's not it doesn't supply power. This is not a battery at all. It's a converter, diverter, surge protector. It's not a power battery pack. I have that inside the computer. But hey, I'm not an IT guy, but if you know more than me, then cool. Timothy Steak, really learned new thing today. Thanks. Rick, good to see you. A real steak is just days away. Yes. Even the cheapest steak is better than any damn steak here in Thailand. Logan, good to see you. Looking forward to our second long-term trip back. No questions for you. Just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. It's a power brick. Your computer doesn't run on batteries with that plugged in. Well, that's a cord that connects to a power supply. Oh, okay, next question. What do I know? I don't know shit about computers. I don't want to have a conversation about the power source to computers. Do I like Papados? Yes, but it's very expensive. I know if I take the battery out of my laptop and I just use the power supply thing with no electricity, it doesn't run. I don't know. Let's see. How do you get motivated to do a vlog every day? I don't do vlogs every day, only usually when I'm traveling. But if I've got something to show you guys, something exciting about Thailand or just an event, I'll share it with you. But like on my bike rides, I don't do too many videos on my bike, but I enjoy it. So I've been online for almost 2 hours. My throat's getting scratchy, so I think I'm gonna have to let this one go. Got a chong ready when I get to Fort Lauderdale. Okay, I'll look forward to that, Will. Just keep in touch with me on the Facebook page. Well, guys, that's it. I'm sorry I missed your comment, your question. Anyway, please leave it in the description box of the video after the end of this video if I missed your question, and I will answer it. Or somebody if they want to help answer it. I always appreciate that. But I gotta go on a bike ride. It's not raining. I think I see the sun.
See the snow? No, it's raining now.
Well, somebody says, do I have a multi-entry re-entry? No, I didn't get one. I should have this year. I didn't plan on going out of the country so many damn times. But my next one will be. And another thing to remember about the multiple entry stamp, if you don't get it, every time they give you a re-entry stamp, it takes up a lot of room in your passport. So pay the 3,800 baht and get the multiple entry stamp. If you don't get the stamp and you leave the country, your visa will be voided. Okay, guys, that's it. I gotta go. I got shit to do. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thank you very much for the little donations today. I do really always appreciate that. And stay tuned for the next video. My next video is going to talk about how to speak Thai, the best way to learn how to speak Thai language. And I think I kind of made it a little entertaining and fun to watch, but I hope you guys watch that. I don't know when I'm going to post it, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I'm not sure. But anyway, ขอบคุณนะครับโชคดีครับเราเจอกันใหม่ครับ I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. You want to say goodbye? Let's go say goodbye to the mafias. Got to do that. And I got to pee. I drank too much damn water. Non-exercise. I don't have my gimbal, so somebody's gonna say it's so shaky. It's so shaky. Sorry, mafia. Hello. I don't know what my father-in-law's doing. Let's go see what I think he just went into the garage where he keeps all of his engine parts. These are tuk-tuk parks. Everybody asks me, but I don't want to say it in every video. These are tuk-tuk parks. I live in Tapanong. Paul Red. Paul, say hello to your fan club. He's working right now, so he's very busy. So say hello. Tam Nang Yuk. Okay. He's on a mission to do something. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go that way. I don't think it's raining that way, so I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.